This morning, while Brewer police were helping investigate a threat at nearby schools, they say officers encountered a woman who thought they were ICE. Brewer police say 63-year-old Mary Conmee of Orrington deliberately drove to the scene and interfered with police activity. They say Conmee repeatedly sounded an air horn, refused lawful orders to leave, and yelled expletives at officers. Police say she stated she didn't want ICE in her neighborhood, despite reportedly having marked police cruisers and uniformed officers. Officials say her actions interfered with legitimate law enforcement operations and created a real risk to the officers.
Interestingly enough, when we made contact with the person of interest and we're investigating this further as to does it relate to the Old Town event, this person became aware of our whereabouts because of the sounding and alert of that air horn. So when you have somebody that comes by and has this intention of interfering at all costs, it's detracting us from the safety issues at hand. It's creating another pocket of distraction, and it's just a bad overall situation.
Brewer police say Conmee has been summoned for disorderly conduct and obstructing government administration.